Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for those of you who are returning, thanks so much for dropping by again. For today's video, I wanted to talk about two items I got from Patagonia. They're probably very common or popular items that folks already have, but one of these items is actually really new to me. I don't have this model at all, so I thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about these two items. One of them is a bag, of course, and the other one is a jacket, but essentially it was my birthday last week, so I wanted to get myself something, and yeah, so I got these two items. We'll talk in detail about, you know, what it looks like, how it looks on the body, and hopefully that will be helpful if you are looking at these items as well for yourself or for a friend or a loved one. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Patagonia today. So if this sounds like something of interest, go ahead and grab a drink, grab a water, grab a tea, and let's get right into the video. All right, folks, so for today, I wanted to talk about two items I've gotten from Patagonia. I actually have only purchased sweaters and jackets from them in the past, really not that many, and they're actually all in Cali, so I didn't have any here, and I really wanted one just because I really love their quality, and I was actually reading a little bit more about the brand. They're very environmentally friendly, and they do donate about 1% of their proceeds to environmental organizations, which I find really is up my alley, so I would love to support, you know, companies like that. So these items, well, especially the jacket, it is kind of expensive, but I think that the quality is definitely there. I've had my other Patagonias for about since COVID, so well, I probably only worn it for 5 years because I didn't bring it with me to Philadelphia. But they are in such good condition. The quality is there. I will just say that they do shrink a little bit if you wash it in warm hot water and you dry it obviously in the dryer, so just something to note. But enough of me rambling, let's get right into it. I'm just gonna pull up the items here so I can tell you exactly what the name is. So the first item we're gonna talk about is called the Terravia Mini Hip Pack, and this is the 1 liter. So obviously this doesn't really look like much, but I wanted to show it in its original form. It did come like this. It does transform into this little mini hip pack, but what's really cool is that this reminds me of Uniqlo. You know how they have those jackets, the puffer down jackets that you can just put into a little pack if you need to save space. This is exactly the same thing, although I don't think I would ever carry it like this in a bag, in a suitcase or something, just because if I were to use this, I probably would use this for my daily, you know, to go travel. I would have it on my hip. It's very, very small, so it's very yeah, it's very lightweight. Obviously this is made out of nylon material, but again, just to show you, I think you can clip this onto obviously a bag or something, and just have it like that if you don't want to carry it as a belt bag. But essentially, if we open it, all you have to do is kind of invert it, and then it becomes a little hip bag. So super cute, and this is what it looks like. So this was the original, yeah, opening. It was inverted like that. I'm just gonna put it together like this, and of course I got the green. I'm not sure what this color is called, but it is the only green that looks like this. It's like an emerald green. I was actually debating between this and one of the brighter fun colors that had purple, light blue, yellow, pink. That would have been really nice for the summer, but I figured, you know, this is a lot more low-key and I really love green. And yeah, so Patagonia has the branding here. It's pretty, you can see it very well. It's not you know, hidden or anything. I do like my brands hidden, but this is okay. It's fun. It's not everywhere on the bag, I guess. This is what the zipper pull looks like. It has that sport type of loop kind of look with the speckled, it's gray speckled with black, and I really like that. This is a tannish color. It's coming across fairly true to color, I would say, on the camera. But like we said earlier, we have one main small pocket up front, and then we have one bigger pocket here. This one in here, there are no interior pockets. So if you've been on this channel, you know that I have a lot of Lululemon belt bags. Not a lot, but a considered amount. And they always have the mesh pocket in the front and then the mesh pocket in the back. This one is just very simple, very to the point. There's no, you know, nothing, no extras in here. And I guess for this little thing that we saw earlier, Oh, maybe, oh, this, okay, so yeah, you could have used this, right, to clip it when it was inverted earlier, or you could clip this onto like a little keychain and put all your stuff in here. So yeah, it serves as a double thing. And then on the back, there is no pocket. This material is different from the front. It's definitely like it's more cushiony in a little bit. And I think that they probably did it like this because if you were to put this against your you know, on your waist, and if you were, you know, not to have some clothing in between, it wouldn't really scratch your skin. It's like more comfortable material. So I think that was kind of nice thought to put into here. This is the smallest version of this bag. I believe they have like a 2-liter one, but I wanted a very tiny little fanny pack. I probably will use this for our Cancun trip coming up, and also in March, my husband's visiting, my friends are visiting, so I might take this to New York and Boston. So yeah, I think that would be nice just to like have a little something. You can fit your phone, you can fit your keys, you can fit your wallet, chapstick. Like if you just want a little small bag where it's not weighing you down, you're just walking everywhere, this is actually a really cool size. So this I got for, okay, so one thing I just want to say really quick is that if you have not subscribed to Patagonia, like either via text or email, I think you need to confirm by text. They will give you a 15% discount. So I did get 15% discount on both of these items. This one ended up being $29.75 plus tax, right? Shipping's free for these two together. But I just wanted to put that out there. You can adjust this very, you know, it has a lot of length to it. I have it on the length where it just fits comfortably on my waist. I do plan to wear this on my waist, but you could definitely wear this like cross like this as well. But I think that because it's so small and tiny, I prefer like the super small bags on my waist. But if it's like a little bigger, then I like to wear these crossbody. But yeah, really to each their own, right? If you want to wear it this way, perfectly fine. This is what the clasp looks like. It's plastic, but it's very good plastic material. It's not like flimsy or anything. This belt is also a very good material. And yeah, so the only thing I would say that I would actually have, like, I really like the way this looks and how it fits on me. The only con, I mean, it's like a very minor thing, is that maybe, you know, with Lululemon bags, everything's kind of tucked in with the loops. It's just all clean. But this one, they do have like these little elastic bands on either side for you to insert your extra loop. But I really don't like the way that it looks, like how it's kind of like, you know, like it's not flopping, but it's not clean, if you get what I'm saying. So if everything was actually looped in perfectly, like the Lululemon belt bags, I think that would be amazing. So that would be the only downside that I see. It's not even that big of a deal, but this is really tight. But if this were to get loose, this could flip-flop out. And then this is actually a pretty long extra length that I have on here. So I would have preferred them to have this built into the section so that it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like super long like this. But again, that's just me, right? Personal preference. And this is what the side looks like. It has like, yeah, like that. Okay, so what I kind of want to do right now is just to show you real quick some of the main essential items. I'm not going to fit a lot of stuff in here. I'm just going to fit in here what I think are my essentials, and hopefully that could help you get an idea of, you know, whether this would be appropriate for what you're looking for. So I'm recording with my phone, so I'm just going to use an empty case here. This is a case for an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So the largest size, again, I don't know what the like iPhone 17 sizes are these days, but this is the 15 Pro Max. So we're just going to put it in here and it fits perfectly. One of the things I always require when I get a small bag, even if they're super, super cute, is that it must fit my phone in here. Otherwise, I will not be getting it. So this does fit. It's a really tiny bag, but it fits the phone perfectly. Next I have in here is my wallet. I probably won't use this wallet per se if I were to go travel, just because this is actually, while it looks compact, it actually has a lot of stuff in here. I can fit so much in here. And the thing about this wallet is that I have all my major, like my major cards, all of my driver's license, my like health care cards, and my student card, and some cash in here. So if I were to travel, I'd probably transfer some of these cards into a smaller little card holder. But because this is bigger, I just wanted to show you that it does fit very well. So we're gonna stick that in here, and we still have a lot of space. I think typically we always carry keys with us unless you use the touchpad on your house, but I live in an apartment right now, so I just have my keys. So these are my keys. I leave it on this long wristlet just because it's easier for me to find. And so it's a little bulky. So I wanted to show you because it is bulky, and I think it would be a good representation of what can fit well. And obviously there's a lot of like wasted space here with the gap, but you get my idea, right? You could definitely fit more. You could probably fit like a pencil in here, chapstick, hand lotion, sanitizer, something along those lines. But yeah, this is what I would bring with me. So I probably wouldn't bring these keys specifically in here, but you know, it does fit. So you could also put like I said, hand sanitizer in here or something. So yeah, so if I zip that up, it's very smooth. It fits perfectly. We have the front pocket here. I just wanted to show you also, I do have this chapstick. If I stick it in here, there is still room to fit other items. I could probably fit like another chapstick, or I could put one of my flat tooth combs in here. It fits perfectly. So this is great. It's like super tiny, but it fits quite a bit. So yeah, I'm very excited to use this one. I've only used this once so far when I went to grab like groceries across the street, but it's just lovely because it's so light, and I just really like that. So this is the first item. I'm going to show you later in a clip what this looks like on the body along with the jacket, but just because I'm sitting down right now, I just want to show you the jacket. So moving on to the next item, I got the women's Better sweater jacket. This one was in River Rock Green, and like I've been telling you, really am in a green phase right now. So I've already washed this, but I did not put this in the dryer because I did not want it to shrink. So what I would recommend is actually to wash it. I wash it in like warm water, not hot. Cold probably might be better, but I typically wash all my clothes in warm water. And then I let this air dry. And even though I let it air dry like in the room, it's still super soft. It's not like hard. You know how sometimes when you air dry clothes, they get kind of stiff and hard? This isn't like that. I think that if you put into your washer like the fabric softener, that could help a little bit. But again, I don't know how that would impact this material. So yeah, this has been washed once and dried in the room. So this is the color, the River Rock Better sweater. One thing I will say is that, I mean, I'm 5'4", and I typically wear a small in pants, small in tops. But as I've gotten older, I tend to like to wear a little comfier, looser fitting clothes. I have the exact same one at home, but it's in like this burnt orange color. And I got that one in a size small. That one I've been wearing and washing and drying in the dryer. And I feel like it has shrunk because this is a combination of cotton. Actually, I don't know what the exact material is, like besides cotton. I don't think it's 100% cotton. Let me see. Oh, sorry, it's not even 100% cotton. It's 100% recycled polyester, but it feels like really good. It doesn't feel like the super, the cheaper polyester. This feels really good. And so I got this actually this time in a size medium for the women's because I feel like I don't want it to shrink, and I like it to be a little looser on me. So this one is it. These are really nice jackets. They actually do keep you very warm. And I got this because, again, like I said, I don't have my Patagonia here, and I wanted something that was still warm, but not like super warm, because in Philly, it's February now. It's going to be March. It's going to be April. It's going to get warmer, but it'll still be cold. So I wanted something that would kind of meet that middle ground for me. And I think it looks really nice. It's very simplistic. It's very sporty. It's very casual. I just really like the style of it. On the side, it's classic. You know, they have this little opening here where you could put like, I think it's ideal for your keys. If you have like keys that are not like in those big chains like mine, it would fit in here very well, or like AirPods or chapstick, but I think keys would work here in very well. And then you just have the main two side pockets, which are also zippered, and these can actually fit quite a bit. Yeah, so I really love this color, and it has that like sort of faded gray, kind of metal, and it just has Patagonia here on the side. I was actually debating between different colors for this one, but yeah, I actually wanted the darker gray. They didn't have that available. They only had the lighter gray available, but I did want to get the lighter gray because all the med students at school wear the lighter gray ones, and they have their like name printed on there, and I just felt like it just it wasn't the vibe I was going for. So I got this color instead, and I think that it works very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these on, and I'm gonna share with you like kind of what it looks so you have an idea how it fits on the frame. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I moved the chair out of the way so you could see. I know there's like this sort of like sunlight. Let me actually adjust this a little bit so like you're not seeing the sunlight shine on me. So it is definitely loose. This is how it looks like open, right? It's like very loose, but like I said earlier, I did get the medium and I wanted to be a little loose so it wouldn't like be super tight on me. But if you're kind of my frame, I'm like 5'4", 125 pounds plus or minus, and you could definitely go with a small if you want it to be like a lot more like fitted. I also do have a, you know, I'm like not super curvy and I'm just like a little bit more boxy. So like this, you know, obviously you're not going to see like a really nice sort of outline here. It is bigger, but if you were to get the smaller size, it'd probably look something like that. Sorry, my hair's falling down. Ah. Okay. But yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like. I think, just looking at the mirror here, I think it looks good because like I said, I like it looser. But if you like it, you know, obviously a little better, tighter fitting, the small works. Just be aware again that it does, I feel like it does shrink a little bit if you dry it. So if you want to get the small, make sure that you like try to air dry it. I think that would be a good alternative. Okay, so just wanted to show you real quick also, this is the bag. And I'm just gonna, I don't think I would wear these two together. I think it's too much Patagonia. I don't like wearing brands that show like too much brands. I don't know, it just feels kind of weird to me, but that's just me. So anyways, this is what the belt bag would look like, right? So if you were to wear it with a jacket, this is kind of what it looks like. If you go biking, this is good to wear too because it's so light. You can like put it on your back and you can just bike. It's not in your way. But yeah, it just, you know, it's very simple. It's very straightforward. This is probably the size of the mini Lulu. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like with no jacket, so it's not like super puffy. But yeah, if you were to wear a tank top like I am, or like a t-shirt that's more fitted, this is kind of like what it looks like, you know? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right, folks, so that is it for the video. If you have any questions about either of these items, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I always respond. Might be a little late, but I always try to respond. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.